Y'all seen what's going on in the community as of late? Aside from the port begging shit, man, I got some stuff I want to address. Scale Nova, I don't know if you've seen any of the shenanigans that's been popping, but
I've seen a little bit.
There's this one guy. He goes by Reforge Gaming. Used to be Lano. Top tier grifter. Listen, when I say his grift game is good, bro, I applaud it because his grift game is so damn good. I don't think I showed y'all this video, but I'm gonna show it to y'all now, bro. This shit is beyond funny, bro. Here we go.
Interact with the public.
Ready?
Are we trying to foster a community or a members only community? I have zero desire to interact with the public or allow the public into my Discord. Fuck them. That's my attitude. Like, if they're watching my channel enough to want to be in my Discord, they have a membership. Guaranteed. Everybody else can piss off because I know who everybody else is.
And almost every single Discord I'm in is seeing more success than we are on the Discord front.
So just rename the help room. I mean, I guess you could just rename that room general chat and be like, hey, this is a general chat room for you to get assistance in becoming a member here. I have absolutely zero interest in interacting with people who are not a member on the YouTube channel. You're worried about people that don't matter. They don't matter. If they're not a member on YouTube, they don't matter.
Dang.
They don't.
We have to stop saying that.
Yeah.
Why? We've
Because they're
mushroomed.
potential members. They matter.
Yo, whoever is telling him that is fucking right, bro.
Yeah, if that's in this, that's somebody actually telling him that, they're like, chill out, bro.
Yo,
that's pretty crazy.
hey, anybody in here? Any of y'all members yet? No. Well, for one, we ain't got it set up, but y'all ain't members. But damn, could y'all imagine if I said some shit like y'all don't matter?
What is this?
Because
That's
you don't have the extra $5 like to splurge on a membership a month.
Right, that's crazy.
Wowzers!
That's not a feasible fund. That's the first fund that's going out if I'm hurting. It's like, oh, I'm not paying for that no more.
Listen to the arrogance of this dude, bro. Like, here's another one. Hold on. Damn.
Make Lono. Oh, that's what you were wowing. He said, "This place is turning into a crap show. It breaks my heart. Make Lono great again. 6 years of hanging out, and it's about done."
Damn, bro.
Well, I don't understand why you would hang out for 6 years and think that being pedantic would be met with, "What do you think I'm going to do? Are you familiar with my personality type, my tenacity, my rigidity within argumentation, my absolute... I have zero tolerance for argumentative fallacies or bad faith takes. I don't tolerate that stuff. I find it to be annoying. I find it to be a nuisance." And you think that you were going to say what you said, and I was going to be like, you're absolutely right. We're all dumb. We're all using the wrong terms. I mean, it's generally accepted within the gaming world, gaming's media, game review outlets, YouTubers, and, Reddit, 4chan, Discord, basically anybody where they talk about games. When they say multi-plat, this is what they mean. But yeah, let's go with your definition.
Bruh.
I don't understand.
First of all, guys, for somebody to say like, hey, I used to really enjoy your show, but something's off. Like, wouldn't you just take the feedback and be like, you let me know, like, from, what I was doing 4 or 5 years ago to where you like the show. What am I doing different? I'll let you know if I'm gonna change it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to give all these words. Are you not familiar with my personality type?
Yeah, and it seems like by his personality that he wouldn't even want to do. Like, I don't know why you would expect that off the rip from anything from that. I don't know. It's odd.
Yeah, that's super odd because you have a longtime viewer from 6 years ago telling you, bro, like, it's been a fun ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really enjoyed it here. Like, it sucks that it's ending right now. Like, he should have took some accountability there, or at least a pause to be like, you know what? Maybe I am fucking up a little bit because this person's been with me for like 6 years. You know,
It's either
watching my
that
content.
or
And this was
or it's
some-
don't address it at all. I feel like he
Yeah.
should have just put that to the side quick. I feel like why did he
Yeah.
go
His-
in on it too?
His response. He's like, have you seen my testicular fortitude? Have you seen my nuts? They're huge and I don't care. That's what he's saying, bro.
Oh my God, bro. What
That's
the
kind
fuck?
of crazy.
This is nuts.
Legal Dad said yesterday's Reforge roasting was brilliant, and yeah, he's not talking about his coffee brand. As you can see, like on the side here, he has like a Reforge coffee.
I was like,
brand.
what is
Mm.
that? Is that-
Um,
oh,
We'll
much
get
is
to
it?
we'll get to that. Listen, it's probably the shittiest coffee with an expensive ass packaging.
expensive. That's what I'm
Man.
thinking.
Yeah,
But he
He
ain't gonna
just
take your critiques anyway, because you
He
ain't
ain't.
paying him the membership. So he don't care how you feel about the
yo,
coffee.
this was a member who said this, and he
Oh
told
shit.
no way.
That's crazy.
Yo.
Blood, y'all. That's some crazy shit. Shout out to Astro Cyborg, bro, because he be clipping the shit out of every. I'm sure I'll end up on there one day, but he be clipping the shit out of everybody, bro. It's crazy. But an interesting thing happened yesterday, right?
We're trying to foster.
You know what? I'll just show you guys.
Yeah.
If I can find it. Fuck. I got all these fucking bookmarks.
Community or members
Oh,
only.
I know where it is. I think. Yeah. Here we go.
PlayStation, not AAA. I think he doesn't said only AA games like Sea of Thieves and other games going to PlayStation, not AAA. Multiple sources are confirming that there are plans not just for Starfield but beyond. 2 different sources have related to me that Starfield is in fact coming to PS5. And before that, there was one of the sources on the one forum that said, "Oh no, yeah, Starfield's coming." It's basically already confirmed. Now again, these people could all have really bad intel, or they could all be lying.
Heavy Core
They could be
Project,
just
what's up?
Making stuff up. I think he doesn't said only AA games like Sea of Thieves and other games going to PlayStation, not AAA. Multiple sources are confirming that there are plans not just for Starfield but beyond. 2 different sources have related to me
Oh,
that
I'm sorry. Why am I
Starfield is in fact-
replaying that shit?
I don't know.
It kind of looped in kind of perfectly, bro. But anyway, so he went on with that, and then it turned into 3 sources, right? But listen, the fuck he got Game Esquire came and was like, yo, I talked to some folks at Bethesda. They said they don't know you and don't know what the fuck you talk about.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
It's
this
crazy.
man has had multiple episodes where, I mean, he is fiending for Starfield to come to PS5, bro.
He seems happy about it. I can hear it in his voice. He's like, I'm telling you. I can hear it.
Buddy is fucking fiending for it, bro. Like, come on, man. Guys, how does somebody say where the execs are like exclusive? Like, could you imagine Xbox dudes being like, yo, there's rumors that, you know, God of War Ragnarok's coming to Xbox.
That's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Like, what? Yeah.
Oh man, bros. Macer, what's up, man? I don't think I gave you a shout out yet.
What
I know you probably irritated listening to Jimmy Neutron's voice, but here we are.
He Jimmy Neutron, bro.
That is crazy.
Yo.
Fuck with Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, not this one though.
Not that. I mean,
But there's an issue like within, and MBG is one of them, right? Like there's an issue with, for one, how these guys talk to their fan base, at least this one, right? But there's a bigger one. There's a bigger fish to fry here, man. And it's this shit had me hot. There was no part of a fanboy or any type of shit to where like I was upset about this, but the fucking hypocrisy and gatekeeping when it comes to shit like this is wild to me. Let's take a listen.
I think it would be a really great idea to get as many of those games as a services.
Jamie, pause it. I wish I had my own Jamie. No, go ahead.
On as many that PlayStation's making on as many platforms as possible, because it's the best path to salvation for their success.
Yeah.
But these kinds of people are the kinds of people that like make sizzle reels for Xbox, like, and don't get paid for it. They make art, like key art.
You see how he had the air quotes, don't get paid for it, meaning that they're not getting paid by Xbox to do it. Let's see if we can catch that again.
But getting paid.
Yeah.
But these kinds of people are the kinds of people that like make sizzle reels for Xbox, like, and don't get paid for it. They make art, like key art of the studios. One person, remember, made a reel of Redfall footage, and before it came out, it was like, look how good it is. It's like, dude, could you imagine Sacred Symbols ever doing something like that? Making key art and fucking sizzle reels and making compilations to make games look good. It's comical clown shit, and that's the stuff that sets the predicate for the way people talk about games in a lot of spaces. And it's those people that poisoned everyone into thinking that something like Sea of Thieves coming to PlayStation is the end of all things.
First of all, none of that shit correlates.
He said you ain't making sense.
None of it. Second of all, you have and I respect your hustle, Colin. I really do. Right? Like you came up, IGN, kind of funny, created your own shit. You created a PlayStation podcast called Sacred Symbols. We know what the symbols mean. It feels like this, like you're at the nuts. You're at the nuts of, oh, thank you, sir, for the nice sacred symbols you've provided me. Oh,
Sacred is crazy, kind of. I feel it, but
and you have the nerve to call out other people who create content based off of what their preferred platform is, or you can bring this out to anything. Are people not allowed to cosplay because they're not getting paid for it? Are people not allowed to put together reels of some of their favorite games together because they're not getting paid by said developer? No? What y'all think?
yeah,
Man, let me enjoy my stuff, bro. Like, if I'm enjoying it, I'ma fucking enjoy it, bro. Like, I don't need your permission to enjoy or to put together a compilation of some shit that I enjoy. This is me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for nobody to tell me what I can and can't do.
especially if I'm getting paid by somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I may be getting paid by somebody.
He is specifically talking about Colt Eastwood. And he could have just said the name. Would stop all the fuck shit.
It's like that.
Colt Eastwood does sizzle reels for certain games. He has an Xbox podcast and he creates the sizzle reels for the games that are coming out.
I don't understand the issue. Man,
Can you imagine Sacred Symbols ever doing a fucking scissor reel? What?
That's crazy. Did Sony pay them?
No.
No, okay. All right.
No.
Okay.
No. The hypocrisy. And even further, there's a guy, and he Lockmort came at me, and I wasn't disrespecting his craft. I respect everybody's craft that's in the creative space.
Absolutely.
I do. But Lockmort creates sizzle reels for Sacred Symbols, and he did it for 2 years straight. Now, what is a sizzle reel? A sizzle reel is to showcase something within like the movie industry, TV shows, any type of content to make it sizzle. In Lockmort's way, he tries to make this out of context compilations, right? To make them like just like the sizzle reels to make a game seem better than it actually is.
Right.
Lockmort creates sizzle reels for sacred symbols to make them seem like they're funnier than they actually are.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Lockmort did that shit for 2 or 3 years, no pay. And Colin hired him. So it's okay for somebody to do that for you. But when Colt Eastwood does something for a specific game that he wants to showcase, whether it was bad or good, he wanted to do that for his audience, right? Why is he not allowed to, but you are? And there's many creators that do this on the PlayStation side, and they make dope ass scissor reels for God of War, The Last of Us, all that.
Oh yeah.
And you won't say a fucking peep about it. But for some reason, you know, we got to do some console war shit here. You know what I mean? And then make really wild connections to people making scissor reels and key art for studios that Xbox has, to people being upset that Sea of Thieves is going to PlayStation. How the fuck does that connect? Can y'all help me?
Bruh, I don't understand where he coming from on this one, so I can't even help you with nonsense. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Yeah.
Listen, if anybody's watching this, first of all, like and subscribe. Love you. But if you making content, keep making your fucking content. Don't let people like this ever tell you what you can and can't do.
Yeah.
100%.
It's fucking wild. I was baffled when I saw this shit, bro.
He hating on a whole thing of content. Like that's just odd.
Like it's above you. Let it be above you, but don't say shit about it. If that's not your kind of thing, then don't do it.
Yeah. It's crazy because he has an excellent example of why you should do it, because he hired the person.
That's
you know what
crazy.
I'm saying? Like that's an excellent example of why you should do these things. You may catch the eye of some of your favorite people, you know what I'm saying, in the industry. You never know who's watching these things.
100%.
Yeah.
Clobril has he's a perfect example. He makes key art and shit like that, and he gets hired on by certain people to make, like, you're showcasing your talents.
Yeah. And you're freelance, and you can just work wherever you want at that point too. It's not a bad gig whatsoever. And then if you get booked onto some salary type shit, you done did that, you know?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah. I don't get it.
Absolutely fucking wild to me, bro. Like, I got another thing about him, right? Because so Colin also in the past has criticized Xbox fans that are content creators for cozying up to execs or cozying up to developers, right? Cozying up, you know, let's just say breaking bread. Right?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Don't know the man at all. Like how cool he is, how nice
This
and
is-
friendly and down to earth he is.
This is him talking about Neil Druckmann, right? The producer of The Last of Us. Okay.
Is how reasonable he is, how intelligent he is. And so it does bother me to see that level of hate, but you know what I really think a lot of it is rooted in the industry is just pure jealousy. Pure unadulterated jealousy. Neil Druckmann went from being a fucking designer on Jack X Racing to being the creative director of one of the most influential gaming properties of all time, to now being the executive producer of a renowned HBO series, and is now the head of Naughty Dog and has all this power, prestige, and money. And that bothers the shit out of people. And that's just the bottom line. I mean, I think that a lot of it comes from that. Like it could just be someone else and they would do the same thing to him or her. And so I think some of it's fed by anti-Semitism. I think some of it is fed by just this really visceral hatred of The Last of Us and what it means to the PlayStation and how PlayStation how important it is to PlayStation, and I think that he kind of represents that. But knowing him, in like I said, knowing him personally, having gone to lunch and dinner with him many times.
Oh, wait, what?
Whoa, hold on. Let's roll it back 5 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie, go back 10 seconds.
But knowing him, in like I said, knowing him personally, having gone to lunch and dinner with him many times and broken bread with him and spoken with him and done all these things, it's like, you don't know.
Wow.
What?
He pretty much said they hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us.
That's what he's
'Cause
saying.
They ain't us.
That's crazy.
So I'm seeing a pattern here. I do it good. Xbox dudes do it bad. Y'all seeing that?
It's what it's
Seeming that
looking
way.
like. It's what it's looking like.
It's seeming that way for sure.
Chat, y'all with me on this? Is this kind of crazy?
It's kind of odd. It's cool when they do it. Yeah. For real.
Oh my God. Again, I don't want anybody to get it twisted. Colin has worked hard to get where he is. I'm not taking anything away from the man aside from his hypocrisy. Right?
Right.
And when shit like this happens, I gotta call it out. If I see some Xbox dudes do it too, being hypocritical like that, I'm gonna call that shit out. Straight up.
Don't like hypocrisy.
I don't. I hate that shit, bro.
I know the man.
Down with hypocrisy.
Like how
Chat, if y'all ever catch me being hypocritical, bro, call me out. I'll actually give you a free membership for it. For the first one, not all of you motherfuckers.
I was about to say. You never know.
Right,
long
every
time
time. Yeah, that would be funny.
Oh my God. But
Challenge.
yeah, this is the same guy that, you know what? I'll just pull that on up. I got a lot of stuff. You know, I got some stuff today.
I got a lot of stuff.
You know, Xbox, PlayStation was looking bleak last year. And it was like, God, they really haven't shown much for 2024 yet. And then, you know, the false prophet, you know how these dudes be false prophets, came on. That's what he had to say. Y'all know.
I've heard from people that I know, and I think it's fairly obvious that there will be another showcase later in the year.
Ooh.
I assume it will be more focused on some of these games that are rattling around, but
Like a future game showcase, like they branded it the first time around.
yeah, something like
I've heard from my inside sources that there will be a future showcase. Well, that came and went. 2023 is gone. No showcase.
Damn.
Nothing.
No.
Failed.
Inside sources incorrect.
And then everybody went with it. MBG was like, you know, there's a secret showcase, right? Can't wait to see what they've been cooking. Am I okay? Aside from the hypocrisy shit, I want to talk to you, the audience. Okay. You make scissor reels out of spite and tag them in all of them. Okay. Just make scissor reel after scissor reel, fan art, key art, studio art, do all that shit. Do what you want to do. That's right, Reggie. They talk with so much conviction. It's crazy. If I ever come to y'all and be like, hey, I got some sources that tell me God of War is coming to Xbox in 3 years. Y'all gonna believe me, bro?
No.
No, absolutely not, because it don't make sense.
Nah.
But listen, y'all keep doing what y'all do, and don't let fucking knuckleheads like this tell you to be or do clown shit, as he said. You know what I mean?
AKA enjoy something in your life.
I've
Yeah.
been sold by sizzle reels. I've seen some sizzle reels. I'm like, that shit look tight as shit. And some should be
Hell
tight.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ain't
they
nothing
got-
wrong with that. Like,
They got
oh,
clean ass music in the background, bro. Like
Mhm.
good
Mhm.
cuts. Come on,
Mhm.
man.
Showing me combos and games and shit so I can get on the game and try those combos out. Like, what are you
Exactly.
talking about, my boy?
I don't know what he's doing. It's like highlights. You don't like highlights. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know what bone he had to pick with Colin that day, but you know, Colin does have about 40 to 50,000 more subscribers than you do, so he's doing something all right.
He is doing something.
You know what I mean? This ain't a dick measuring contest, but I mean, could you imagine Sacred Symbols ever doing key art or scissor reels?
Could you imagine? It's crazy.
Oh.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Nose,
Yeah.
nose was way up in the air. Could you imagine?
Like what?
Oh my god, bro. But yeah, man, what are y'all got any more thoughts on this whole layout of like something's going on within their community, bro? Like they're imploding. They need some games, and Foam Stars ain't enough. You know, Last of Us Contrast Up +2 ain't enough.
Contrast up. It's crazy.
Yo,